Yes, we finally have a Galaxy Note 8 in-house. In fact, we have a couple of them at this point. But anyways, it's time for us to start our coverage of this. I know there's been some reviews already out there, and a whole bunch of people have the phone. Like, pre-orders actually started shipping early enough that people's arrived days ago, even though the phone isn't supposed to hit stores until September 15th. Either way, we've got one. We're going to start our coverage, which always kicks off with an unboxing. So we are going to do it, and then we'll ramp up to some of those tips and tricks and all that stuff before we get to the full review. But again, we got to get this started the right way. This is a big deal. Let's go ahead and unbox the Galaxy Note 8. So the packaging here is obviously familiar. It says Note 8. Oh, there should be a space there, Samsung. There should be a space there. This is the Verizon model, and the packaging from one carrier to the next actually isn't going to change much. Samsung's really just shipping one version of the phone to everyone now, and that's great. We've moved past the individual carrier model since I think back towards the Galaxy S5 or so. Anyways, in the box you have the Note 8, a SIM card, a wall charger, USB connector in case you need to do that transfer. It does come with those AKG earbuds that we saw in the Galaxy S8, USB connector, reference guide, some other stuff, and this is Verizon LTE Advanced. Oh, there's a picture of the S Pen. Since this is a Note, we do have a shiny S Pen. It's a midnight black version of the phone. That's pretty much it in terms of packaging. And on this one, actually, Verizon isn't even including the sticker we have to cut, so I don't even get to pull the knife out, but Samsung logo there. You guys have seen this a bunch, so let's bust into this. So there is the phone, and we will set that aside. Yes, we will. So we can get into this. So there is the cutout for the dual cameras. And I know that's not a big deal either. Here's some other stuff. This sounds like guides, and then that's also your SIM removal tool in case you need to pop SIM out. That's also how you get to your SD card. Also in the box here, so much stuff. So these are the S Pen tips. So you've got some extra S Pen tips in here, and this is the tool that you use to grab the little guy and yank those out. So don't lose this in case you break some S Pen tips. Here is your USB Type C cable in this package here, and then here are those AKG earbuds, which you can see the AKG logo right there. So headphone jack. These are not Type C headphones. They're actual real headphones that don't need any special thingies. Here is your fast charger, and like the S8, we're back to the all black here. So black charger, black cables, all that stuff. No idea what's in here. Oh, here is your USB Type-C tip that you can use on other cables. So it's a Type-C tip that plugs onto a micro USB cable in case you have some old cables you want to use. And then here is your USB cable that you essentially attach to another phone in case you want to transfer some things over. So lots of stuff in the box. Samsung, so the phone starts at $930. I can't remember how much it is at Verizon, but Samsung does include just about everything you could ever want. So you tell me if the price is justified there. So anyway, here is the phone, and this is midnight black. It also comes in orchid gray. And again, that's orchid. I know the last time people were like, what? People actually said orchid? And yes, people actually were calling it orchid gray. Really thin sticker on here. Set that over there, and one on the back. One thing I will already say that I appreciate, and I don't know if it's like this with all carrier variants, but this is the only little sticker that's going to be a pain on here. Instead of that big one that has like your IMEI and all that stuff, this is all we got. It's like a little QR-ish code. You know I can't move forward with stickers on here, so we are going to struggle with this for a minute. Oh, this is a doozy. And that didn't come off at all. It's going to bug me the whole video. All right, so Samsung Galaxy Note 8. Run through the specs while we fire this beast up here. There we go, Galaxy Note 8. So Android 7.1.1 Nougat. It's not running 8.0 Oreo. You guys shouldn't have expected it to. 6.3-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED plus full vision, not full vision, sorry, Infinity. LG is the full vision guy. This is Infinity display. So big old display. That's 0.1 inches larger than the Galaxy S8 Plus. So actually not that much bigger in terms of size and display, but It is a little bit bigger. You still got that Snapdragon 835 processor on the inside, so not an upgrade to some mysterious 836 that doesn't exist or anything like that. So same processor as the S8, S8 Plus. You have 64 gig storage in here with an SD card slot for more. 6 gig RAM, so that is a bump up from the S8s and last year's Notes. You do have 6 gig RAM in this guy. 3,300 milliamp hour embedded battery. So the battery is not large by any means. It's not on the upper scale, I should say, of largeness, but that is a decent size, and we do have some efficiency working here from Samsung, so hopefully that'll last you throughout the day. You also have fast wired and wireless charging in this phone, just like you have on many Samsung phones here in a row. Quick Charge 2.0 though, not 3.0 or 4.0, which is kind of odd. So up top though, we do have that dual camera setup. So dual cameras are both 12 megapixel sensors. One is I should say, a telephoto, and one they're calling wide angle, although it's not quite as wide as, say, like LG's dual camera setup. They both have optical image stabilization, which is actually pretty impressive and should be able to take some really, really nice photos. Up front, you do have an 8 megapixel autofocus f1.7 camera. So we're fully decked out here on this phone.